Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the season finale of season 2 of the DRS Racing League. And today we are going to be at Abu Dhabi for one of the most intense races of the season. Now, just to catch up on everything, the season penultimate round at Baku went poorly for both of the men that are going to be here today, fighting for the world title. And to introduce first is the current world title leader by 10 points. It is Mikz. How you doing, mate?
I'm doing really good, bro. How about you?
I'm doing well. I'm really excited for today. It could go any way. I don't know. I'm still trying to guess who's going to win because used to have been going on time trial pretty much most of the week, and you keep trying to top each other's scores on there.
Yeah, I've just been practicing.
Yeah, man. But as I said, you are 10 points ahead of the second place man that I will be bringing on shortly. But obviously, Ferrari have got a new person in today because one of their drivers, unfortunately, has departed. And yes, last season's champion, Lobo, has decided to join Ferrari with Kalie, who is going to be with us shortly. How are you and Pardew going to work around that? Because obviously, Bo is an extremely quick driver. Whilst this season he's been performing poorly, from what I've seen over the last couple of days, he has got pace around here.
Yeah, Bo is really, really quick, and him and Kalie as a partnership is really dangerous for me and Parjun. So we both, I guess, we just have to stay on our heels and make sure that we cover off whatever threat they throw at us.
Indeed. Now the last question before we bring on Kalie is, obviously, for you to win the title, you need to finish at least third or above, because if you finish third and Kalie finishes first, Kalie will win due to the amount of wins that he has gotten this season. So how are you planning to kind of get the most out of your tyres, and on this extremely difficult track where it's hard to overtake, how are you going to really push the barriers of the limits that you could have around Yas Marina?
I feel like track position is really key because, like you said, there's not many overtaking spots. But also, even if we don't really get a good qualifying position, we just need to stay out of trouble and just keep running our race and making sure that we stay out of trouble. Because even the tiniest bit of, say, for instance, a time penalty, that could decide the championship today.
That is correct indeed. But obviously we've heard from you. Now I think it's time to hear from the other man who is fighting for the world title, and that is King Kalie. Welcome, mate.
Thanks and good evening, everyone, and thanks, Dev, to Calaminian. What is the question today?
You're welcome, mate. I'm glad for you to be here on season finale. Obviously, Kalie, you've been in this league pretty much since the start. Last season, it didn't really end well for you as you were in Mercedes with me, and it kind of fell off towards the end of the season with technical problems and all that. But this season, you've got a real fighting chance today, and with the addition of Bo to your team, do you think that will give you an advantage over Parjun and Mikz?
I think so because Biggs is really fast and he won season 1, so I think we can do this. I think we can manage to have 2 title contenders next year.
Indeed. Obviously, I've seen you during the week, just every now and then, seeing how you're performing, and I've got to be honest, you've really got some pace around here. How are you going to capitalize on the tyre wear? Because whilst it may be low, the tyre wear kicks in a lot earlier than most tracks, so it's a bit tricky to manage the tyres around here. And how are you going to do that?
In my side, setup is quite good, so tire wear is around 20% in 10 laps, so it's not that hard. So I think we are going to do a big ride in that.
Okay. Obviously, throughout the season, you've both been struck with bad luck. I mean, last race, Mick locked up into a corner and it took him out. And Kalie, you got a puncture up main straight, similar to how Verstappen did in Baku. So obviously those really affected the chances of you securing the title today, Kalie. But do you think that you can rectify what happened last race and really give Mikz a push for his world title today?
Yeah, we try everything. I try to win, and whatever's happened, I try everything. So no regrets.
I think no one will regret this. If it does go down to the world title being decided off the track, that will be the worst case scenario. But if we see you both up there fighting for the title, that is going to be very exciting and could be one of the best things we've seen in this league so far. A question to both of you. How do you think your second drivers in Bo and Parjan will affect this title fight? Because you're also 14 points difference in the constructors.
In my side of view, Brooks is gonna do I studied the championship, drivers championship results, because he don't think he gonna get P1 and P2 because his sector 3 is kinda bad, so he's trying to, but I don't think he really can do.
Same question to you, Max.
And for me with Parjan, he's also really, really quick. Like, I feel that we could have both cars in the top 5 for this race, if not even both cars on the podium. But that's just the case of us keeping it clean, getting off the line good, and just controlling the race from there, because we can react to whatever Beer and Kalie does. So yeah.
Yeah. Because if my maths are correct, all Ferrari need is a 1-2 to secure the constructors. So it's always that balancing act here. This is why Formula One is such a great sport, because you've always got to balance risk and reward. And obviously, with both your teams being so competitive this season, who do you think has the advantage going into this race? Who do you think the momentum has swung to?
Well, seeing how last race went for Williams, I guess you could say there's a bit of, how you say, momentum with Ferrari, but at the same time, they also didn't have that great of a race last race. But like I said, I feel very confident going to this race. I think we'll come out with a really good result.
Same question to you, Kalie.
My chances is to win is, how do I say? I want to win. I'm going to win, and whatever's happened, I tried my best, so never could afford to. Everything's gonna be decided in the race, so what happened, what happened.
Yeah. Let's hope it is all decided in the race. Last question for you, Kalie. If you win the title this season, Ferrari will be the only team that has 2 world champions in this league. Because Bo won in season 1 after dominating last season, 4 wins in a row, which was very impressive. And now, if you win, do you think that could give you an advantage into season 3?
And of course we can do, because when you are the world title, because you are the best, when you are the best on the same team, there's almost no way you can afford not to lose this. So yeah, I look forward to this.
And Mikz, last question. Where do you see your car being outperformed in qualifying, or are you going to kind of focus your setup more towards getting the track position before the race?
I think I'll be focusing more on getting track position, just because it's honestly really tough. Like, I think the only place you could overtake is down the main straights and like maybe the back straight, but other than that, I don't really see anywhere else you could. So yeah, track position. I'm aiming for like track position.
Okay, fellas, thank you so much for being here. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. Mikz versus Kalie, Ferrari versus Williams. Fellas, good luck.
Thanks.
Thanks. Goodbye.
This is it, ladies and gentlemen. Practice is just finishing up, and then we'll be going straight into qualifying. And this could not be more exciting. We've seen both drivers with their confidence at their peaks. But the question really lies in where will they place their cars in qualifying? And as I said earlier, throughout the entire week, they've just been trying to top each other's time trial scores. So you need to win, Fox. I mean, if you want to stay in Group A, then I think so, yeah. But, ladies and gentlemen, this is it. Practice, just about a minute left of it, but this is the final nail in the coffin. This is it. But you're probably all wondering, Season 3, what's going to happen there? Like, what's going to be the premise of that? Well, the race calendar has been sorted out by me and Bo, and I just want to confirm that after the race, I will confer with the Drivers' Champion and the Constructors' Champion over their tracks of choice, and then you will see the full Season 3 calendar. But because I'm a cheeky sod, I'm going to tell you one of the sprint races for next season. And that sprint race is going to be Japan. So keep an eye on my Twitter, and everyone in the Discord group, keep an eye out at around 7 p.m. tomorrow. I will be getting the calendar from Bo, and I will be releasing it to the world. And we are having a rebrand. We put together some stuff. It's going through the final stages of development right now. But next season, we will not be racing under the name DRS Racing League. We'll be going under a different name. And that logo will also be announced tomorrow at around 7 p.m, depending on when we can get it finished. That is pretty much all I can say, ladies and gentlemen, because I don't want to be, I don't want to take away from the moment tomorrow. But all I can really say is the moment is now. As Eminem said, if you ever had a moment to seize anything you ever wanted, would you cash it or let it slip? Now the question is, who's going to cash their check to become world champion? Will it be Mika, the man in the Williams, who has driven that Williams to the edges this season, and from what I've seen, probably the best race driver that is in the league right now? Like, his racecraft has been unbelievable this season. And then you have Kalie, who has got qualifying to a T so far this season. At least someone likes the song. But let's see who's going to cast their check and who's going to slip on their arse like Steven Gerrard. Because, ladies and gentlemen, the time is up. But our time for the season finale is now. As we're just going to get everything set up for quali. That is very spicy. I'm going to listen to Survival before the race as well to get the mood. Okay. But, ladies and gentlemen, I just need to say, no matter what happens this season, I'm glad you're all here to join the journey. And I do want to apologise again for missing a couple of races. Just trying to sort myself out. But everyone listen very carefully. No matter who wins or loses, do not go to their personal accounts and go and attack them because they do not deserve it. They've all fought very hard, and if it happens to be a result you don't like, do not attack them. Do not go to their personal accounts. Do not try and send death threats because that is not what we want. We want you to enjoy this, and if you don't like the result, then stay tuned for next season because they might win next season, and then all that emotion built up can all be exhausted then. But, ladies and gentlemen, I would just like to confirm one more thing. I have been offered to race for Group B in this league, and my answer for that will be decided as well tomorrow because I want to race, but at the same time, this is going so well that it's always the matter of balancing the act because the Group B races are only an hour before these races, so it's a bit topsy-turvy. Come on, just finish this, will you? Importantly, though, ladies and gentlemen, if you do have any inquiries about how to get started in this league, please, my email is in the section on YouTube, About Me section. So if you want to message me there, or privately on Twitter, then I will get you the link, get you into the league, and we'll get you accustomed to the league and assigned a role. That is very spicy. Ooh, damn! That shit's spicy! I'm going to get this 3-lap race out of the way before they can actually start the qualifying. Let me just put them in the place. I'm okay. I've just had some spicy food. It's really not going well with me. Whew. But don't worry. It's just spicy food. I don't really like spicy food, but I had anything to eat for a little bit, so fuck it. Ooh. I don't think I can show it here. But whilst we're waiting, if anyone wants to go and watch my new short film called The Convict, it is my first ever short film, so it's not going to be that great, but I would like for some feedback on it, just so I can improve in the future. Come on, hurry up. Actually, yeah. Let me quickly just have a look on Twitter to see. Check on Man United if they've sacked Ole Gunnar Solskjaer yet. Oh, Jesus Christ. No, just come on. Come on. Nothing about being sacked yet, but apparently there's been an emergency board meeting. Okay. Okay. Maybe. Not too sure. But I think everyone that's going to be racing today is already in the lobby, Fox. Unless you're not in it, then that sounds like a huge problem. Are you in here? Probably are, but I can't see you. Yeah, you're in there. I forgot what I was going to say. The race will be here in a second. Everything's just been set up, and then I will show the qualifying when it gets underway. But you can see right here, that's the screen. Just waiting for everyone to sort their shit out. I do apologise for the inconvenience, fellas, but it's a natural part of life. Fear leads to anger, anger leads to hate leads to suffering. But I wish I could do a poll in the YouTube chat, but I don't know if I can. But everyone type 1 if you think Mikz is going to win the world title, and everyone who thinks Kalie's going to win the world title, type 2. And we'll see who thinks. So, Uvan's put 2. Yao has put 2, but I'm assuming Yao is Kalie, so. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're all ready for this. It is. I wouldn't say it's closer than last season's, but you didn't see last season, ladies and gentlemen, I'm afraid. Sure. It could be the possibility of just the point difference is the thing. Like last season, there was 4 points between the top 3. This season, it's 10 points between the top 2, but it's the fact that the other drivers in their teams have a great influence on where everyone finishes. Could have been, it's Trends thinks Mikz. Okay. So we've got 2 for Kalie, 1 for Mikz, okay. Yeah. So far we've got 17 drivers. Will be 18 shortly. I need to sneeze, ladies and gentlemen. Give me a sec. Oh, it's one of those sneezes. Fuck's sake. You're probably wondering, what are you shouting about a sneeze, Gary? Well, the reason I'm shouting about a sneeze is because it's that sneeze where it's just on the tip of your nose. You feel like you're about to sneeze, but it just doesn't come out. One of those kinds of sneezes. All right. Okay. Just sorting out the session options right now. Let me get a burnt mouth again from all the spice. No spices? No. There's a spice. Oh, damn. Oh, hell no. Oh, no. Oh, Jesus. My lord, Jeffrey. My lord. Ooh, Jesus Christ. I hope you had fun with that one, fellas. So, For God's sakes. Come on, how long does it fucking take? You're right, Fox. You are definitely right. I don't think it'd take this long, but fucking hell. Alright, let me keep a scrolling. Oh, what was that still? Messi was injured? Shame. Oh. Yeah, I think it's just because everyone arrives late. It's a bit annoying, isn't it? But at least we can get the race underway in about a minute or two's time. Because this is kicking my ass. Alright, I think it's about to get started. Everyone's readying it up now. If anyone does want to join me into StreamYard, you're more than welcome to. Just, you know. But today, ladies and gentlemen, there is 17 Formula 1 DRS drivers. And yeah. As Bruce Buffer says, it's time! Got short qualifying and a 50% race. And this is for all the marbles. Even though I don't think anyone really wants marbles. Fox, you'd be surprised. Let me just quickly sort my camera. Oh, for fuck's sake. Get your ass back in there. Right, there we go. But I will say, as a commentator, I don't think I'm allowed to have opinions, but everyone chose who they think they would win. I'm not going to pick a driver, but I think constructors-wise, I think Williams have just got it in the bag. But ladies and gentlemen, it is actually time for qualifying. It's just loading in. Oh, Jesus Christ. But let me quickly get up everything I need. The lap data, full track. But 17 eager drivers. There goes now, lad, how you been? Been a while. But I appreciate the support, fella. Someone's coming out at pits now. It looks like Ty, the Haas, the first driver to come out of the pits. Or is it? It's Kitten. Okay. I do apologise about that, fellas. But Kitten is the first driver to come out on the track, which doesn't seem to be the best thing around here, but you want to stay out. You want to go out later because of the traction tyres kind of gripping in. And it looks like there is a Canet on the track. I think Jordan is coming onto the track as well as Jared, along with I think that's not Diligent. King Kalie coming out onto the track early on a set of mediums. Okie dokie daisies. Everyone else so far is out on a set of softs, except from Uvan and Jordan. They're going for a medium set first. Do I think that's a smart idea? You know what? I can't really say, but I know tyre wear. It's not high. It's just the fact that it kicks in so early around Abu Dhabi. That's the big factor. And obviously, the one stop will not be possible today. A 3-stop is actually statistically faster. But we are going to watch Kitten as he does his first lap in the DRS Racing League. He's one of our newcomers. This is his first race. I think one of our admins, Monk, brought him in. So let's see how he does. Going around the first couple of corners. People lose it a bit here if they get on the curbs too much. It looks like he's got that really nicely. It's a 16.9. Looks like he's doing pretty well. But a 16.9 for the first sector is okay. Could be better, but you know. But sorry about that, but it looks like he's going pretty strong. Also, we can't really tell where he's going to place because he's the first one to be out there. But he's going to be the standard right now for his lap. If anyone gets slower than it, touche, get faster, well done. And okay, pretty fast second sector. Obviously, they're all going to be purple, but I haven't seen really any mistakes. A bit too much on the curb there. Nicely done. Now, this is a bit where people could be caught out, especially with the walls being so close to the apexes. But we have a close-up shot of Kitten trying to throw his car around the track. Now, for the final couple of corners, his teammate is just ahead. He got that corner beautifully, to be honest. Let's see where he places. It is a 1:34.7. That is a great start for a man who's only just shown up in this league. Now, if we go to Jared, will be the person to set a lap next. Can he beat a 1:34.7? That is the question. And he can not. He's close, but no cigar. And Jordan comes P3 with Carrot with an invalid lap. Okay. Who's next? King Kalie sets a 1:35.2. That is about 7 tenths off the time, which is not the worst. Uvan on 36.5. Carrot doing his lap now. And I think Bozo is out lap yet. Diligent is on his out lap as well. But someone else who is on their out lap as well is the title leader, Mikz. Now it's interesting because he's right behind Kalie. Kalie could slow him down, but I think that'll probably get a penalty off track. But Ty, the teammate of Kitten, is going to go for it on the sets of medium tyres. Let's see how it does. Decent final portion there. And it is a 35.2. Just off the mark of Kalie there. Now, let's catch up with one of the... Oh, the McLaren's got an invalidated lap. Now, this is the man we need to look out for. Can he get a time close to his teammate or even beat it on a set medium, because you never know. Let's see how it does go, though. There is a yellow flag in the final sector. I think Justice in the final sector. Let's see how he goes. Right, last couple of corners. It looks like he might be a bit slower than Ty, but let's see. It is a 1:36.1. He has picked Uvan. Let's see. Carrot's going for another lap. Diligence on his lap. DS is on his lap. Bo has come through the second sector now. Purple, but we'll see where he goes in these final sectors. There is a slow Haas on the back straight, but let's see how Bo goes with his final couple of corners. And it is an invalidated lap, but I do want to see where he comes just in case. Now he's slowing down. Now it's time for Mika to get his lap in. The World Championship leader and also Constructors Champion leader. If you look just up ahead, that's a purple sector 1. Up just ahead is Parjan. So both Williams are going to send their times pretty close together. Bo needs to do another lap, but we'll see. Still, Haas going slow. I think that is Kitten. But let's get an eye on Cola. What the hell? I think I just caught that, but let's try and go on to the POV of someone here. It looks like he just lost it to final couple of corners. I caught it just, but yeah, he whacked into the wall on the final bit. So Cola will be starting from the back today, and Mikz has invalidated his lap. So he's going to slow down. So has Parjan. That's disappointing for both men. 10 minutes remaining in the session. 8 minutes have gone by. And DS has set a 1:35.6. It's a decent lap. He's got a 5/10 gap to Justin. Well, let's see how these drivers get on. Vela, Bo, Mikz has to do a lap again. Let's see how Bo gets along on his lap right now. Let's see how he goes through these final couple of corners here. Ooh, that's got to be poised. Got on the curve where there's a bit of a dip. He's going to have to put a bit more power to go out of there. He's going to lose in time. I don't think this is going to be his lap. I think he's coming into pits here. No, staying out. But that is a pretty poor lap there, if I do say so myself. A 1:42.4. That is not good. Mikz is coming to the pits. Diligent. Right, final couple of corners now. What's he going to get? A 1:37.2. That is a bit poor there. But it is P8. So he's done something right there. DS on his lap now. 6 seconds down. So I think he's just slowing down. Carrot got a validated lap. Vela doing his. He's a bit quicker now. But Bo needs to push if he wants to get up there with his teammate, who's a P3. Kitten, still on pole. Looks like his lap was actually pretty good. Jared is close by just under a 10. But let's see if Bo can do anything here. Can he get a purple sector 2? And it is a purple sector 2 for the Ferrari man. Let's see how this goes. Can he keep it validated? That's the real question. Looks like there's a Williams close to a McLaren as well on the main straight. I think it is Mikz and Jared. Let's see. Bo's got a pretty good one. Kitten has improved his time on a set of softs. Bo coming round the final couple of corners with speed here. And it is a 35.6. It is P6. But he's 0.009 seconds off of P5. Everyone else setting their laps. Diligence coming. Vela setting his lap, I think. Is he going to get it? Is he going to improve his time? He is, and it is P9. Jordan needs to improve. Carrot and Dollar need to improve, and Dollar's lost it. Just no grip. Parjan and Mikz need to set a time. That is the key thing here. Kitten doing another lap, I believe. Bo's going to keep pushing. Vella's good again. Let's see. Carrot coming through final couple of corners here. Can he improve on his P12 or not? There is a slow Williams behind, but I think it's just they're trying to warp their tyres. But let's see. He's not improving his lap. It's a 140. And Dollar has spun again. It looks like Mikz around final corner. Going to do his flying lap now. We will catch up with Mikz later on. But Jared doing his lap. He's a 10th up on another set of, on the same set of mediums. Don't know if that's a mistake or what. Bo going through final sectors now. He's slower. Yeah, I don't think this is his lap. There is this to sector 2 and 3 between both of the Mercedes, I believe. They give each other a bit of room. Mikz doing his lap so far, he's doing pretty well. And so's Pargin, who's just ahead. Oh, he's behind actually. That's my bad. But if you look at Jared doing his lap here, also who else was? I forgot. I lost him. Vella, here we go. Vella through the final corner. Has he got it? No. He can't improve. Jared has. He's 3 tenths up on his lap. This will get him really close to P1 on a set of mediums, no less. Let's see what he can do. The yellow flag in sector 3. I think it is a slow Alfa Romeo. 5 minutes and 40 seconds left of the session. Jared coming through the final quarter. He's going into the pits. Shocking. Oh, it was Kalie that was there. Okay. Pargin's invalidating his lap. Mikz has not. Let's see where he places. He's going extremely quickly. And it is a 34... What? Oh, there we go. A 34.6 is P2. Pargin needs to go again. He needs to set a lap because then if he doesn't, Bo and Kalie will catch him. And the constructors will be over. Let's see what Fox can do here. It's slow. It's a 148.5. That is very slow. Pargin needs to put a set of softs and go. Mikz still out, obviously. Kalie's doing another lap on a set of softs now. He's going for it. He needs pole position for that extra point. Because right now, Kitten will have the extra point. But it's pretty close between the top 3 right now. Just 4 tenths separate them. But let's see. Looks like the Mercedes got off track there. Can Kalie get this corner right? Because this could catch people out. And Kalie has got it perfectly. Going through these corners here. Let's keep a close eye on it. 4 and 15 seconds left in the session, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. Kalie coming through the final couple of corners. Has he got the pace? It looks like he has. But is he going to get pole? Let's see. And he gets pole. It's a 33.872. That is 6 tenths up on P2 right there. Like I said earlier, Kalie has been exceptional in qualifying. And Mikz, I think he's coming in for a set of softs, maybe? Yeah, he's coming in for a set of softs, I would believe. Pargin needs to get out, and he is going out. Fox, bit of an instant there. Has he lost a bit of his wing? I don't think so, I can't see. But that is a quality lap from Kalie to put him on pole position. Diligent is going with the speed of light here. And it's a purple sector 2 for Diligent. He's going well around Yas Marina. Jordan's behind him, going to do his out lap shortly. Bo is now doing his lap. Bo needs to get within the top 3. He needs to try and split Mikz from Kalie. Try and slot in that P2 spot. And Diligent has lost it. Into the wall. A purple sector 2, but no sector 3 at all. And Bo is out on a set of softs. I want to see how this goes, but Pargin is the man that needs to set a lap and get in the top 4 or top 5. We'll see how Bo's second sector is. Fox has left. That's, yeah. Let's see how this goes. purple sector too. This is looking interesting. Can Bo beat his teammate? If he does, he's going to have to let him pass, if I'm not wrong. If he wants Kalie to win the title, he's going to have to let him pass. But Parjan needs to set a lap. He's doing his lap now. Is Mikz coming out? That's the question. Mikz does need to come out, I believe, if he wants to stop Bo from splitting them, because right now Bo's on a flyer. I don't think he's going to get faster, but it is a 1:34.8. He's P4. Parjan needs to get a job done here. But can he get the job done? That's the question. We'll catch up with him shortly, but get clapped. Because those arse cheeks are too good. But here we go. Jared on his lap as well. Pretty decent. Oh, DS. Coming through the final couple of corners now. Let's see where he places. I don't know if he's going to get faster. But let's see. Because he was on a set of mediums when he did his first lap. He's going flying around this track. It is a 1:34.4. It's P2. That was a brilliant final sector there. Jordan on his lap. He's going slow. Never mind. Uvan doing his lap though. Bo is out for another set. Parjan, I believe, is coming through the final sectors now. He is validated. That's the question. Will he keep it validated? So down there. He might have the pace to get up there. It is a 1:34.3. He's ahead of Mikz. Mikz has been pushed down near Bo, and Mikz is not coming out. No one else can set a lap if they're in the pits, but Parjan with a P2 just gets ahead of DS. And Jared retires. I think he's just stopped now. Bo cannot get faster. And Jared split Bo and Mikz. That's got to be crucial. But Mikz needs help from his teammate in the race here. Bo is split by Jared, which will not help him. Get clapped is still doing his lap here. Kalie's doing another lap, I believe. Oh, there's a cola in the... I think that's Jared, I believe. But I think Kalie's doing another lap. Parjan's just driving. I don't know if he's actually doing another lap or not, but let's see. No, I don't think he is. DS, I forgot, he's doing another lap. Can DS get pole by any matter? No, he's run out of fuel. He ran out of fuel. So it's Parjan. Kalie's still going for it. He's 700ths up. I don't think he needs to go for it again, but it is what it is. But the key thing is Kalie is on pole with Mikz in P5. If this stays like it is in the race, Kalie has got the world title, but constructors would go to Williams. Just keep an eye on Kalie here. You don't really need to do this lap. He's already on pole position, but he's going to go for it anyways. Is he going to improve his time, though? He's not. You don't need to necessarily, but just wait for everyone to come into pits, and then qualifying will be done. But Parjan has qualified ahead of Mikz for the first time this season, and Kalie has got the pole position point, which drops the gap to 9 points. So now all Kalie needs to do is make sure Mikz gets P2. Kalie needs to get driver of the day and fastest lap. But Bo P7. Starting on the softs as well. Mikz is starting on the mediums. That might help him here. Give Mikz a more viable option. But ladies and gentlemen, it is Kalie from Parjan, from DS, Kitten, Mikz, Jared, Bo, Ty, Jordan get clapped. And then the rest of these people can start whatever ties they want. Uvan, Justin, Vela, Diligent, Carrot, Dollar, Fox, and Cola. But the gap between some of these cars, like, From these two, it's pretty close. From these two, it's pretty close. And from these two, it's pretty close. And it's just getting close along the field here as well. That's pretty close as well. But the qualifying's all well and good. I know you're all here for one thing, and it is the race. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Kalie needs to get a good start. If Pardew gets ahead, he can hold Kalie up for Mikz. And if you're wondering what this is, I'm just pouring up some stuff. Monk has left. Okay. Don't think he'll race anyway, so it don't matter. Pour up to that. That should do for now. I'm so looking forward to this, ladies and gentlemen. I'm fucking shaking with excitement. Ferrari Williams constructors title. Kalie Mikz world champion. Now, who wants that name engraved in history? We will find out. There we go. 3, 4, 5 red lights for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. And it is lights out. And away we go. It's a good start from Kalie. Pardew's dropped down a bit. DS is down the outside. Into turn 1. Pardew keeps P2. Mikz is P5 still. Jared is trying to go for it. There is an instant in sector 1 with Dollar. He's gone slow. And Mikz doesn't look like he's got the pace right now. Kitten and DS are trying to get Pardew. Pardew is really close here. Get clapped as retired. He's lost it. But Mikz needs to push. Bella's been disqualified for probably staying on the track for too long. But Mikz needs to get away from Bo. This is what he needs. Dollar's got 10-second penalty. But let's see. Kitten going for it on DS. But nothing comes of it. They're still fighting. This could have cost Mikz a lot here. Pardew's trying to go for Kalie. This is intense, ladies and gentlemen. Mikz needs to get past, or it's done for him. Because look at the gap already. It's nearly a second. He needs to get through. Pardew is so close to Kalie here. He needs to get him. And then try to push him back a bit. So far, Jordan is currently fighting with Uvan. And he's got him. But the Renault slowed him down through the corner. Still going for it. These three are going to be in a hefty battle during the race. And he's been hit! Jordan's been hit by Uvan. And there's chaos in the back. And it is a virtual safety car. This might save Mikz here. I don't know. But it looks like chaos. Just Uvan went in to the back of Dollar. What? Not Dollar. Jordan, what the hell happened there? Bo's dropped down to P16. What the hell happened to Bo? Poor Bo. This would win the constructors for Ferrari then. Bo's left the session. I don't know what the hell's happened to Bo, but that is unfortunate fortunes for him. But he's going to push up to P11, I believe. But it's still not enough. Mikz needs a great start, because look at the gap. It's 2 seconds to the men up ahead. Mikz needs this start. But now he's got Bo out of the way. Fox has got a drive through. And so has Dollar for speeding under the virtual safety car. But Mikz looks like he's got a good start there. DRS will be activated on lap 5, I believe now, not lap 3. But if you look here, Pardew is getting close to Kalie. Kalie locks up a bit. It's getting very tasty. And also, Carrot and Jordan are getting very close as well. Close and personal. This is similar to the Alonso situation in 2010. This is getting way too close. Mikz needs to get past before this stint is over, otherwise he might be undercutted. But it looks like Jared and Justin are getting close and feisty. Jordan's trying to get there. Pardew's losing a bit of time to Kalie, but Kalie loses on the corner. Kalie did not take that corner correctly. This is Parjan now. Parjan needs to do this. And DS! The hell happened to DS? He just went sliding through the pit straight. And Mikz has got a P4. You just need to pass Kitten and go for Parjan. Parjan will let him pass if he does. This is all interesting, ladies and gentlemen. And DS has done it again. His tyres are too hot. This is not looking good. As Carrot and Jordan are coming for him as well. Jared's got 3 seconds. Mikz. I thought DRS was going to be enabled at 4 or 5, but DRS is enabled this lap. And Mikz has got it. He's going for it. Overtake, Rich Mikz. But it is best to stay behind for the second DRS straight. I think that's what Mikz is going to do. But those softs are really working right now. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Parjan and King Kalie. Let's see what happens here. Because if Kalie finishes P2 and Mikz finishes... Oh, Mikz has got P3! Mikz will still lose the World Championship by 1 point here. But he needs to catch Parjan. Parjan will probably let him pass if he does. And then that's it. Unless Kalie gets driver of the day and fastest lap, which I don't think he's going to get driver of the day. Because he hasn't risen up the chart the most. But Mikz has gotten a good gap to Kitten. He just needs to get within DRS of Parjan. Bo needs an invite. Let me invite him. I don't want that to be decided like that. So, I've invited him. Bo is P13 though. His AI has not done well. But Mikz needs to get the fastest lap, which he has. Which means it will be tied right now. It looks like Mikz has got DRS at the moment if he stays within this gap. And then I think Parjan might let him pass if Parjan is fighting Kalie, and then Mikz and Kalie will go for it. DS has pitted, his tyres are just too worn, I think. And I don't think Mikz got DRS. Did he? No, he didn't. Parjan did though, but Kalie's in AI mode. Don't know what the hell's happening there, but Parjan can catch with DRS here. He needs to just exhaust all of his resources. I don't think Mikz has got DRS yet either. But Kitten has got it on Mikz. He needs to stay ahead of Kitten if he wants any chance to catch up to Parjan and Kalie. But remember, Mikz is on a set of mediums whilst these two up ahead are on a set of softs. So these will degrade a lot quicker. But right now, Bo is P12. He's now back in the race. He needs to go chasing after Ty and Fox. It's going to be a long haul here, but we're in for the ride. Right now, the world title will be tied and Kalie will win based on wins. So it's looking close. Mikz is looking like he's going to catch Parjan here. I think next lap will be the point where the mediums and softs are kind of similar pace. Mikz needs to catch a slight bit more here. Because whilst he is within 9/10, he needs more. And also needs to gain a bit of time on Kitten, because Kitten, he can't let Kitten have DRS here. That's the thing. But I think Mikz is going to get DRS on Parjan, which will let him go and attack Kalie. This is interesting. Uvan and Fox have pitted. This is all exciting news, ladies and gentlemen. Mikz with DRS, so's Parjan, which is kind of a problem, but can Parjan catch Kalie? And Dollar's got 3 seconds of penalties. Jared's obviously got penalties. All these men want to do is race. And it looks like Parjan's really close. Has he got the speed? Let's see. Rich Mikz overtake DRS. He's going to go around the outside. Let's see what happens here. And it's a safety car. Safety car enabled as soon as Parjan was about to pass Kalie. It looks like Kalie was going to force him wide there. But it is a safety car, which is probably the worst thing for Mikz. Because Bo will now be able to get back into this. And now the question is, do they pit? Who pit? And when? But that safety car has saved Kalie's skin because Parjan was alongside him as soon as it occurred. Carrot's got 3 seconds. Pargin and Mikz need to make sure they don't get any penalties. So does Kalie, to be fair. But are they going to pit? It looks like Pargin's staying out, I believe. No, Pargin's diving in. I think he was going to let Mikz go in, but Mikz is staying out on his set of mediums. Sorry, mate. But at least you get to watch one of the most interesting title fights right now. But I think this will bring Bo back into the picture. But I don't know if Bo's going to pit or not. He's got a gap big enough to go for it. And plus, by the time safety car's done, he'll probably have to pit anyways. But this has mixed up the order entirely. Pargin's go ahead of Kalie. That's big, ladies and gentlemen. That is big, 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 big. Pargin is ahead of King Kalie. The Williams pit stop crew are on fire right now. I see Mikz keeping his tyres warm as everybody's going to catch up. Bo is P13. He has pitted. This may cost Mick here. Well, Mika, because I don't know what's going to happen. The only thing I do know is going to happen is that if we're not peeing right now, it's going to go through. So, I'll be a second. Looks like everyone's starting to catch up to the safety car. Makes it staying out. How long does he think he can hold those tyres out for? That's the question. But the real thing is, let's say it again, but Pargin is ahead of Kalie from the pits. That is a big thing. Because if Mika pitted before Pargin, Mika would be far down the grid, but he would still be here. He'd probably be P8, P9. Which, granted, he doesn't want to be there, but also his tyres will be a lot more worn. And I think Kalie's going for a 2-stop today. Soft, medium, medium. But tyre wear is crucial, and Mikz will have a lot of it. But if you look at the order now, I believe, if I calculate the numbers, if the order stays like this, Doll's got 5 seconds for corner cutting there, which I believe. Right, Dollar has to retire. Let me just inform him. That he needs to retire. Need to inform him. Alright, there we go. Cole's got 5 seconds, and so has Dollar again, but Dollar needs to retire, so it don't matter. Oh, safety car's in this lap. Oh, Tasty, can Mikz time this well enough? I think this is it. The timing has been done there. And Carrot loses it. Parjan is side by side with Carrot. Has he got the pace though? No, he has not. And Cole's retired. Oh, there's contact between Parjan and Carrot. Parjan, can he get it? Carrot hits him again. Kalie has gone past. But Parjan has barely any wing. Because Carrot hit him twice. That is definitely going to the stewards, that. And Parjan is now just a sitting duck. While Mikz needs to exhaust all of his options here. He needs to get ahead. Because Parjan is just a sitting duck because of Carrot. See what I mean? Nothing. He needs to pick this lap, I believe. And Kalie's got P2. He's going to chase after the race leader and the world championship leader, Mikz. Oh, that did not sound nice from Kalie's car, but I think Mikz might be going to lap 12 and then putting on 2 sets of softs, I believe. Kalie going for it. He's within a second. Jared has got Carrot side by side. Been forced out wide. But he's got it. Parjan, no wing now on his right side because of Carrot. And he will want to go after it. He's going side by side with Kitten. He's going round the outside. Even though we're a broken wing, he's still going for it. He needs to go for it. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Jordan's got 3 seconds of penalties. Gonna keep going, and Parjan's been hit round! Parjan has been hit round again! More contact! But this is the fight that we want to see. But Parjan has been royally screwed there. Contact from the Red Bull, which I think we'll get. That is not how I want this to end, man. But this is the fight that we've been wanting to see. Mikz, Kalie, going for it. Mikz stays ahead. Is Kalie going to go for it? No. Kalie's going to stay behind. But Parjan has been royally screwed out of his chance of the constructors. Now, Bo is in the top 10. Parjan needs to get this underway. He needs to get himself back into the game. Looks like Carrot and Justin are really close here. Through the corners. Justin has been just chaotic so far. He's cost Parjan his spots here. I've hit at back of him. I believe it was him anyways. If it's wrong, then... But DS and Jordan fighting. DS got him through that corner. Brilliant. It looks like Uvan and Bo getting really close and personal here. And Uvan diving into the pits on lap 10. Going on... Well, lap 9 going on to lap 10. Uvan and Parjan. It's got to suck. Dollar still hasn't retired, so he will be disqualified anyways from the results. But Mikz and Kalie still going at it. This is everything that we've wanted this season. The 2 title protagonists just up there fighting. And it looks like Kalie's got a better exit. Let's see who's got it here. DRS enabled. Rich Mikz. Overtake using. Let's see. Mikz trying to put him to the inside. Kalie's got it. Mikz trying to stay there. Trying to stay within the line. But Kalie's gone past. But Mikz will have DRS on this straight. Which is where you want DRS the most. And it looks like Mikz will get it with Rich Mikz, overtake, and DRS. Let's see what's going to happen here. Is Mikz going to go for it on the outside? This is it, ladies and gentlemen. Mikz, Kalie going side by side through the chicane. Kalie stays ahead, but Mikz gets a bit of a tap. But no wing loss there. But a great battle. And DS has gotten past Justin for P5. Great race so far by DS Intro. He's got it looks like Carrot's got the most places. DS has gotten the least. he's dropped down 2. Parger's dropped down 11, but that weren't his fault. But it looks like Mikz has lost the lead, Kalie, and I think it's time for him to go in. No, Dolan's retired. There we go. But Mika needs to stay ahead. Jordan's got past Bo. Bo and Jordan fighting once again. Bo's got past. Jordan's going into the pit. Bo is going on a hunt for some grizzly bears right now. Jared is close behind as well, but he's got a penalty, so let's see how this goes. Parjan just needs the clean air. He's on a set of hards. I don't know if he thinks he's going to be able to get them to the end of the race, but well, I don't think Mikz has DRS. Oh, he does, but he's just too far behind. And it looks like Jared's going for him now. Those medium tyres, he should have pitted, I believe. This may have cost him a bit. And let's see, Mikz needs DRS again. Jared's got some pace. But let's see. And it looks like Parger's got 3 seconds. Multiple warnings. He's fighting with Jordan right now. But right now, Mikz will lose the world title. That is the thing. Looks like Fox and Carrot go for it. But don't think they're going to be able to go through. Carrot stays ahead. Bo needs to go chase after Fox's teammate Justin. And DS is trying to get away. Yeah, no dollar. I messaged you about it. Oh, yellow flag is set to 3. What the hell happened here? I think Fox may have had an incident with Carrot. Shame I didn't get it on video, but Fox, please do record that. Jared going for the hunt here. I do think this is going to be Mix's last lap on those set of mediums. But let's see. Jared has got DRS. There's the detection point. He has got it. Let's see. Uval's got 3 seconds now. Jared's going for it. Going for it. Here we go. Has he got the? He hasn't got the speed yet. He's got it towards the end of the straight, but is he going to go for a dive bomb? No. But he does have DRS going on to the next straight. Parjan is now in the top 10 again, which will really help. But Jared and Kalie fighting like this will help Mick here. Not Mika, sorry. Here we go. Jared round the outside. The Ferrari and the McLaren going for a fight in the desert. Jared's pushing Kalie through that chicane. Just Kalie parked his car perfectly there. And it is still P1 to the current. Well, if it goes as it is right now, Kalie will win the world title. We see here, P5 could be up for grabs here for the Ferrari of Bo. We see here Jared is still behind Kalie. Let's take a bit of a look here. Jordan and Fox could get in a tussle. Well, I'm not too sure. And Mikz has come into the pits. And I believe it will be on for a set of softs. Carrot's got 3 seconds. It just depends on where Mika will come out. Is where it will really affect him. He is on a set of softs. He's behind Bo. That is poor. Is he going to come out ahead of Ty? No, he's 8th. But he has 2 sets of softs. So that could be key. He will have the pace to catch up. But it's a question of if he will. But here goes Jared now for the race lead. Can he get Kalie? Not here, but on the second DRS straight. It will be interesting. If he keeps this up, Kitten could catch up and then it's a three-way battle. But right now, as it stands, I don't think Ferrari will get the title here. No, they would. Ferrari would get the world title if this stays as it is. Jordan has got past Fox, but DRS is here. Let's see who's going to get it. Jordan gets DRS. Will cement his. They both got DRS. Oh wait, no, they did. Sorry, it's just the logo. It looks like Maker is catching Ty, which is going to be key. Can Parjan catch Uvan on a set of hards if he waits for the right time? Bo, Justin, and DS fight for P5 here. Right now, nothing big has happened, but we have seen Parjan fall prey to Lady Luck herself. Jared needs to get this first sector better than Kalie to have even a chance of passing him again. Looks like he's got a good one. Let's turn on lap data, right, so that might help. Let's see how this goes. If you see here, Mika is just behind Ty now. But can he catch Bo? That's the question. And here we go. DRS, Rich Mikz. No overtake. I think he's just trying to stay behind for the second DRS straight. Look here, Fox and Jordan going for a fight on the main straight. Fox goes for it, but Jordan keeps the lead. Mika has gotten Ty on the straight, and now he's going hunting for the other Ferrari. Kalie positions himself perfectly enough that Jared cannot get through, but Bo needs to get a move on if he wants to get away from Mika, and Ty has left the session. With Parjan needs to get a move on as well if he wants to catch and get points for Williams. Obviously, Lady Luck has not been kind to her today, but he needs to go. This is a very bad place for Kalie to be in because the pressure has got to be big. And Fox and Jordan going for a fight. The second DRS straight is now here, and Carrot just cut the corner entirely there. Let's see what happens. Fox and Jordan, who's going to get ahead? Where's Jordan going to go? Jordan's going to go round the outside. Can he get ahead of the Red Bull? They're going side by side for the chicane. They're still going side by side. Jordan has got it at the end. It was a great overtake. Bit too wide there. And I think that will re-invite Fox. No. Mika gets the fastest lap. Mika is catching. And also has taken the fastest lap. Fox has been overtaken by Carrot. Carrot's trying to go after P12 now. This is getting almighty close. And as you see here, ladies and gentlemen, Jared is still 3 tenths behind. This is the situation they've been caught in. Just not enough speed there. Jared's so far back. Bo has got Justin on the first DRS straight. Bo will have DRS, but so will Justin. Who's going to get the pace here? Bo does not get DRS. He's in a heap of trouble right now. But can Justin get him? That's the real question. I don't think he can. But if they keep this fighting up, Mika's going to catch up. And then it's all going to be to play for. But the question, he's 8 seconds behind. DS is 8 seconds behind. Kitten. Jordan and Fox going for a fight again on second DRS straight. Let's see. Jordan goes wide. It's not a great exit out the corner. I don't think he's going to have enough speed to go through and get 11th back. But you see here, Parjan is catching Uvan as we speak. But yeah, not enough speed for Jordan to get Fox before the corner. Definitely not. But you see, everyone started to gap each other again. But Mika has caught up already to Justin, who's on the medium tyres. That's interesting. But the fight for first is still on. Who's going to... Oh, Kalie's been hit! Kalie has been hit by Jared. And is now P3. With no DRS. What the hell? Jared taps him into the hairpin. I think Jared had a bit too much speed. Way more than Kalie. But Mika has now gotten P6 and is chasing the Ferrari of Bo. If Mika can get P5 and stay ahead of Bo, Mika will have the world title. But Mika is catching a rate of knots because everyone else is on the mediums. Kalie needs to get a move on. I think he's got wing damage, no? Does he have wing damage? Let's have a look. No, but his car does look shaky. And if you look here, Mika is catching Bo, but Bo is not an easy person to overtake, trust me. Fox and Jordan have got a gap. Ty and Uvan has got a tie. Parja's catching still, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough for when they all go on a new set of tyres. Let's have a look at Mika now. He's on the back of Bo for the world title, that is. But the top three have gotten a bit of a gap to everyone. 8 seconds. Bo has barely any ERS. Mika has about 70%. This is going to be very useful. Bo dives it. He's just trying to get away. And Mika's got it. Bo's got a DRS now, though. That's the thing. But Mika could use his ERS to get a bit of a gap here. And he does. And Parjan has got a P9 from Ty. Uvan still has a 2.6 second gap for P8. That'll be 4 points, 10 points, 8 points, 15 points. So 7 points to Ferrari over. Williams would be the constructors champions by 7 points. Mika has DRS on DS for P4. This could make it a 3-point gap between Kalie and Mika, which means Mika would still win the world title, but Parjan needs to get a move on for the constructors. This always happens at Abu Dhabi. DS gets a slow exit. Mika going round the outside, and he has gotten P4 and now has a buffer zone for Bo. Bo needs to get past DS and Mikz. Mika needs to go chasing, and Jared has come into the pits. Jared is pitting. I think he's going for another set of mediums here. Let's have a look, actually. And there's an instant in final sector. DS has retired. Now there is no longer a buffer zone, and it's a virtual safety car. Jared came in a pretty much perfect time because now everyone has to slow down. He won't lose many places, but it is a virtual safety car. That has got to hurt DS. He was on a good drive as well. Let's just hope Parja does not speed through the safety car, but he's now P8. Don't speed, Parjan. Do not speed. Don't do it to yourself. The world title's too important. Justin gone. Both gone past Justin. Jordan has a drive-through. No, he don't. Just Jordan got drive-through from that. DRS has been re-enabled. Bo can catch Mika now, but Mika needs to get going. He is going to have to... They're both going to have to be on a similar lap now. But let's see how this goes. Ty and Fox are coming to the pits. Bo is still 1.5 seconds behind. The buffer zone is gone as DS retires on the last corner and lost it. Kalie's tyres are not looking great over Kitten's. Kitten's got a bit of a speed advantage right now. Well, like Mika's looking after his tyres a bit better than Bo as well. But right now, Mika would become the world champion. Let's see how this goes though. Kalie is catching Kitten, and Kalie's going into the pits for a set of mediums again, I believe. Bo won't be able to pit this lap. But Bo does have damage, I think. No, Bo doesn't have damage, he's pitting. This is going to ruin Bo here because Kalie's still in the pits. They won't have the tyres in time for Bo to not get affected by this, I don't believe. Yeah, Bo's been affected a couple of attempts, taken off his time, maybe even a second. But Mika is out in P1. Mika needs to be on lap 20, but he needs to wrinkle those tyres. He needs to get everything out of them right now. Kalie is in P3. He's jumped Kitten in the pits. So right now, Jared is provisional P1, with Kalie P2, Kitten P3, and I think Mika would be P4. It'll be a 5-second gap. Wait. 6-second gap. Mika would still win the world title because he's got the fastest lap, I do believe. Let's have a look actually. Got Kalie, a 38.9, 38.6. I think Mika's got the fastest lap so far. Parger's P6. He's catching Bo. The second drivers could play a big effect here. This is looking good for Parger. If he can keep going on these hards, he could catch Bo. Kalie needs to get going as well. Mika is stayed out, but he is probably going to have to pit this lap. But can Kalie get the fastest lap taken back? Because Mika will be on a set of softs again for the end of race, which means he'll be faster. But we all know, Carrot's retired. I think Carrot's just had enough. I think he had over 15 seconds of penalties, if I do believe so. But Parger's P6, this will give the constructors and the world title to Mika and Williams. But it's a virtual safety car. Jordan's retired. Everyone now will finish in the points. Mika, probably not what he wants right now, a virtual safety car. Or is it? Because if it was a full core safety car, this would be his wet dream right now. But Parger needs to make sure not to speed during this. Kalie has a 10-second gap to Mika. He'll still be ahead, but he'll definitely be ahead of Bo. Oh, Justin Nuvan could have a bit of a flop. Kitten has a drive-through. Does anyone else though? No, it's just Kitten. Fox is on 15 seconds of penalties. Any more penalties and Fox will have to retire. And Mika going into the pit this lap, I believe. He needs a solid... Mika staying out on his set of stops. I think he's going one lap more. That's a surprise because the undercut is really good around this track and I don't think he needs Bo undercutting him. Parger does need to get a move on though. Well, let's have a look. How many stops has everyone done? So everyone, except for Mika, has done their second stop. Which is a bit mad. But Justin and Uvan fighting over their position now. Uvan's going to the pits actually. Parger's still in P6, but he's on worn hards, whilst Bo is on pretty much fresh mediums. Justin's got 3 seconds. Now, if Kalie or Mika get penalties in this race, that's it. Kalie's looking like he's having a bit of a struggle, but Mika needs to pit. Those tyres are not going to last any longer. Look, he's nearly drifting through the corners. Let's have a look at Parger. He's very strong, but he's losing time to Bo, who is 11 seconds behind Kitten, which gives him a bit of free air to go after it. Everyone's kind of spread out a bit. But yeah, Kalie is gaining, so is Jared. This has got to be it. Mika stayed out. Mika stayed out on his set of softs. I think Mika thinks he can get to the end of the race. Bold move, but we'll see how it goes. Parger and Bo are going to be very key in this title fight, especially in the constructors. Because right now, 10-8, which gives 2 points, and then 10 points, it'll be 8 points. A 22-point lead to Williams right now in the constructors to give them the championship. And also, Mika will have 20 points on Kalie to win the Drivers' Championship. But if we look here, Mika's going so slow compared to Jared. Jared's gaining nearly half a second on him. And Fox has retired. I don't know if Fox crashed or it's a virtual safety car. If it was a full core safety car, then that would have suited Mika nicely. But it looks like Fox crashed. Only 9 cars out of 18 left. Half of the grid is gone. Alright. If it stays like this, Williams have done it. That 8-second gap is all it needs. Mika can hold a 7-second gap, hopefully, in 6 laps. If that is what he's hoping for, then this could be it. Will anyone get a drive-through penalty? No. Everyone was under the speeding license. And this could worry Kalie a bit because he has got Kitten behind him. If he gets DRS, that could cause Kalie to have a fight. And Mika's got into the pits. Mika's come in. Was that the right move? Because now he's behind Kalie. Can he stay out ahead of Bo? Kitten's pitted. Go, Mikz. Mika's going. I think he stays P3. Mika's done this to a T. Now he's on softs compared to Bo's mediums. Kitten will be ahead of Bo. No, I don't think so. Bo's got it in, but this is still good because 3 points in it. That is all it is, which will drop it down to 6 points. And then it'll be back up to 7, I believe, because Mika has the fastest lap. But if Parjan can pass, because that will be 12, 18, 15, 8, 23, 12, 15, 27. So it's 4 points, which will make it 10 points to the constructors. But this is close. Mika cannot make any mistakes. Bo needs to go hunting on a man who's on fresh softs. And Parjan might need to get P5 if he wants to secure the constructors. But Kalie did have a bit of a threat behind him in Kitten, but he's no longer there, who has now just got 3 seconds of penalties. Parjan's also got 3 seconds of penalties, I think. Yeah, he'll keep in P6. No, he'll get P5 if he stays like he is, for the penalties wise. But it looks like Kitten is catching Bo because of the softs. And Mika might catch Kalie on his set of softs as well. Mika cannot fail here. Only 3 seconds for Jared here of penalties. Pardon me, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, Parjan needs to go pushing here. And right now, it looks like Jared would get driver of the day or Justin. Either one. But Kalie looks like he's starting to struggle a bit on his tyres. Look at the oversteer there. And Kitten is just under a second from Bo. Parjan as well is trying to catch, but it's hard to just not going anywhere at the moment. Yeah, you did, Fox. And plus, you had 15 seconds, so either way, you probably would have had your race result. But yeah, oh, a purple sector 2 for Mika. Bo going for it. He needs to push. Just not too hard, though, otherwise the race is over for Ferrari's Constructors title chance. Kitten's catching. He's 1.3. If he can get Bo in P5, that 100% secures it for Williams in Constructors. Plus 15, well, 18, 12, 28. Fastest lap for Mika. 28, 8, 15, 23. So that's 5 points. Won't do it for the Ferrari Works team, as one of their engine suppliers, one of the people that get their engines in the back of their cars is Haas, and they are driving their nuts off here. With one of them P5, the other one is in P9, but still points for Haas, I guess, this season. Mika obviously got the fastest lap here. Bo needs to go. Kitten has got DRS. He's not using overtake yet. I think he's going to wait until the second straight, but let's see how this goes. Okay, Yeah, Kitten looks like he's got a good chance of snatching P4 from the Ferrari's team. Look at this. Has he got it? He's got a P4 off of Bo. And Bo's got 3 seconds of penalties. Bo got 3 seconds of time penalties there. And that has surely cost Ferrari now their chance at the world title. Bo needs to stay within 3 seconds of Kitten to just win P4. Mika just strolling along. It is lap 26 out of 28. Kitten and Bo are really tussling each other right now. Let's see how this goes. Bo, can he catch? He does need P4, but Kitten has got the faster soft tyres. Just look at the grip. Justin is on a set of softs as well, so he might be able to catch Parjan, maybe. He just needs to push a lot. 8 tenths to P4 is not looking great for Bo here. Mika's just driving normally, just trying to get that. And Kalie looks like he's doing okay. It's just his tyres have been a bit worn. And Jared is just flying high with the papaya-coloured car for P1 right now. Looks like Bo's going to have another chance at Kitten, but he can't use any of his DRS. He doesn't have any. He's going to have to stay behind. Parjan is catching. That's the thing. Unless we change that, and then we just, I don't know. Yes. Look at it, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Bo breaks a bit late. Kitten gets the corner. Let's see how this goes, ladies and gentlemen. Bo is pushing with all of his heart's content here. He needs to get P4 if he wants any chance of the constructors going to Ferrari. Just trying to push. I don't think anyone else is really close to each other like this. Kalie's trying to push. Mika's catching, to be fair. This could be an interesting fight if Mika catches quick enough. Kitten and Bo are still close. But Kitten's got 6 seconds on his. Ooh. And so's Parjan. But I think Parjan's going to keep peace. Sorry about that, fellas. I think Parjan's going to keep P6, but look, Justin has 6 seconds as well. But it's just close between these two for P4 to decide everything here. Bo needs to exhaust all of his resources here. I don't think he's got the speed though. Bo can't get past. Bo just doesn't have it within him. Jared is flying high right now in P1 with Kalie P2. Mikz P3 is strong. Kitten P4, Bo P5. Bo is really close to getting P4 here. But no silly mistakes here for Bo. Parjan P6, Justin P7, Uvan P8, Ty Daddy P9. I think driver of the day is going to go to Jared for winning the race, I believe. Look at the gap, the final lap, ladies and gentlemen. We are here. The end of the season is coming. Can Bo get past Kitten on the last lap? The drama, ladies and gentlemen. This is peak entertainment in the world of motorsport. Let's see. Can Bo get P4 for Ferrari and secure P1 maybe? But I'm not too sure. This is looking hella tight. Jared's caught up to some traffic. But you never know. Mikz just needs to keep doing what he's doing. Kitten needs to keep Bo behind, but the penalties will cost him. Parja's done pretty well. He's just kept himself in the distance. As you see here, Jared coming around the final couple of corners. Mikz is catching Kalie. But let's see what's going to happen here. Jared does come round the corner to win the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. But ladies and gentlemen, your new world heavyweight champion of the DRS Racing League goes to Mika by just close points. By 3 points, I believe. But Bo, is he going to get P4 on the line? He's going to go for the dive, maybe no. But Bo will take P4. But, ladies and gentlemen, your new world champion is Mika. Woo, 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 woo. And your constructors champion is Williams. Oh my God. We're just waiting for Ulvan to come right final couple of corners, and we will be knighting Mika, the first South African champion and the new DRS world champion. Woo-hoo! And Fox got driver of the day. But Mika has won the world. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen, but well done to Mika for becoming Season 2's world champion in the thick of it. Kalie got 3 points on Mika. Bo couldn't do anything. It wasn't enough. And your new world champion is Mika. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. Take care and peace.